Hey everybody, this is Joe's Premium Firewood, coming to you live on Saturday, February 17th, 2024, the day before the Daytona 500 car race. And what I got to do today, I got to take care of your equipment, it'll take care of you. We got to have some maintenance done here on the Eastonmade Ultra wood splitter I got here in the barn that's hooked up to my quad. Then I'm going to have Ted come up with an issue, or fix an issue I'm having, address the issue that I'm having with it. Hey, there's Brad McGurk, Mr. Team Orange and Blue. So I got to take this in, and I don't know if Brad still has the Ultra that he's babysitting at in his garage. That guy right there. But I'm going to go over an issue, what I'm going to have done with it. I'll tell you the idea that I came up with it. I'll show you what's going on with it. We'll just let a few more people come in because this is live, and I'll go over that. And if you guys have any other ideas, maybe what you would do, let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'm also going to put this on YouTube so the people there can let me know. But I'll go over my idea here in a second. But I just want to show you, you know, sometimes it takes Ted 3 or 4 weeks to fix it, you know, to work on it. All it really needs is the oil change and then the issue I need done. But if worse comes to worse, I got my old Husky splitter over there to split. But I'll show you here right now that I really don't need to do any splitting anytime soon. I got plenty of wood, especially when it's not selling right now. I sold a truckload of boiler wood and 20 bundles so far this week for $200. All that's dry, ready to go. There's probably 4 cords in there. If I have to end up having to split some, this ash is ready. There's elm and cherry that's dry too, so I'm gonna take that in. It's a cold, blustery winter morning here. Back to winter again. It's probably in the low 20s, and in the wind, the wind chill's about 10 degrees. But by Wednesday and Thursday, it's supposed to be 50. I think Mike and I are going to do that tree job, that tree removal, and on-site splitting on Tuesday. Mike's got himself a splitter now, so he's just going to bring his. But all right, I'm gonna put you guys on the tripod here after I show you what's going on. Okay, we got the jack here up here in the front. It sits really low because where it sits here on the quad, it's kind of angled up, and it's very difficult, as I will demonstrate, to get this on and off here. And if I put the tube here in the front and haul it from the front, you know, it sits nice and level, but then you got the tube coming up here, and as you know, I like backing up the table right to where I'm splitting so I can split and stack at the same time. So that's why I keep it on here, but it's kind of a pain in the butt, like I say, to put it on and off. So we either need to lower this down, but I don't want to do that because then it'll mess up the other side and then from hauling other stuff. So I don't really want to lower that. So my idea is to have Ted make a whole nother tube, and then cut like a 12-inch piece of tube and get another one of these receivers and put it on top of it, so it'd be sitting up here. So I want to lower this down. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? So lower this down by about 4 inches, which would raise it up here. Because like literally sometimes when I'm out in the woods and I don't even think it's going to work right here, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that jack down. I have to like dig a hole, or if I'm here with Mike and I got to stand on there and push that down to raise it up so we can get the jack down. It's just a real pain in the butt. Has nothing to do with the design of the splitter itself. It's just how it fits on our quad there. So I got to get my fingers are starting to freeze, even though I'm in here. It's, you know, I mean, it's probably 30 degrees in here. I'm gonna put you on here, and then just show you what I mean with the jack, and then I'm gonna put some air in the tires, and then we're gonna back it out and hook it to my truck. So I can get my gloves on now. I got the air compressor. I just filled it up with air. So I'll show you what I mean here. This jack, I highly, you know, even though it's cranked all the way down, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it to come out. So it's so low for me. So, see that? Maybe if I pulled it out here, and then try putting it on straight on, it might go. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to line up. You know, I might be able to do it, you know, if I lift it up on here. But when I'm, you know, I got all those different spots. I got all those different spots where I go and I take the splitter and split at. And sometimes it, you know, like I say, it's like almost touching the ground. And if I want to get the jack down, I got to stand on that, or I got to dig a hole. Several times I had to dig a hole under the jack area. So when I hook this up to my truck, I'm going to back it out there. There's a drop off just out there past that pad on the driveway. I'll get it to that spot. Then I'll be able to put this on and pin it. And then I can unhook it from there and then move the tube over to this other side. But it is a lot easier to deal with on this side. But then, you know, if I'm hauling it from this side, then I gotta constantly unhook it and then rehook it back up. Because, you know, I also like sometimes getting a wheelbarrow on there to catch debris. So let me put some air in the tires. We'll back it up and hook it out. I've been trying to get Ted to come here to do a Sunday live stream with me, but he's so busy. He's got church, you know, church every Sunday morning, pretty much. He said he's given more of a commitment to that, and I'm just like, that's, you know, I understand that, and, you know, he's busy at work. He doesn't get home, and by the time he has supper, it's dark, and, you know, if he came over here at night, so it's been a while since he's been in a live stream, but I know he'll come back and do another one with me. So let's get this air compressor. So on Thursday afternoon, I went down to pick up a check that the campground forgot to send me, and then I was going over to a customer's house that the check he wrote me last week bounced, so I had to go get another check from him. I guess his account was hacked or something. That's what he said. So on my way over there, I got a flat tire. The tire got ruined. You know, I drove about 2 miles with it like that to get to the guy's house because I didn't want to just leave it on the side of the road. And I called Mike. He came over, and he took it off. We took it to Bell Tire. I had insurance on it. They ordered another one. It came out of Detroit, and then I went and picked that up. Mike met me back over there, so we got a brand new tire on the front driver's side now. So that was yesterday's fun. I'm just putting it. I'm not going to check it, but I can see it needs a little bit of air. Let's get some in there. Ted's about 20 miles away from me. It's been a while since I took this anywhere far. You know, just driving around here, it's not that bad with low air in the tires. But when I'm going to be going that far, I want to make sure that they're up to snuff. Put my gloves on so fingers don't freeze any more than they already are. And then we'll back this out. I'll put the jack down. I'll switch sides with the tube. I'll back my truck up to it, hook it up, and then put the safety chains on, and then I'll be out of here. I don't know if I'll have a signal at Ted, so I wanted to do a live stream for you here. damn gloves, you just can't do anything with them, you know, precise. This side needed more air than the other side. You know, these tires, they sit around, especially in the cold. Especially in the cold, then they start, you know, slowly leaking air. And it was just time to refill them. Got that done, so I'll get it backed out to where it needs to be. You don't want air to sit in your compressor, so I'm gonna unplug this. It's a relief valve that if you let air sit in there, you let air sit in there too long, it builds up moisture. I've got to move the camera. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, folks. You know, there comes some. But like I say, I got plenty of wood. I mean, I got campfire wood, I got boiler wood, I got cherry, oak, hickory, I got everything. I just don't have no sales. So, we'll put you right here. Get you right here while I back her up and back her up. Hopefully that jack don't fall off. It should be okay. But yeah, it's been since August since he did the oil change last, like July or August. So he said every 100 hours it needs it. And I know I've used it more than 100 hours. I need to get it over the edge of the concrete pad. You know, I was like a ½ inch short of getting it on in here. You know, but then there's some places out there where it's easy to do, but then there's other spots where I got to dig holes or have somebody stand on it right there to get it level. I'm sure you can see that it's not really level. And then I'll just back up my truck. I already got my my ball on there. Can't see where it's at. A little bit farther. We got some lake effect snow coming down right now. Not very hard though. That should be enough to get the jack on there, Jack. If you're watching, Jack, I know Brad was watching. There's some thumbs up. So now you can see there's a little bit of a drop off there, plus it's sitting up higher, so I should be able to get it on. Whew, fingers are cold. That wind is just howling. Look at that snow come down. This is normally what we got, you know, normally what we have here. So you can see this. There we go. All right. See that? Now there's like about a 2-inch gap right there. Because when I flip the switch on the on the lock down there on the receiver, right now there's with all this leverage, it want to come right down. So if I'd unhooked it without putting this jack on here, which I know I've did once before, and I think Mike's did it, and so is Zach, and that goes down and slams onto here. Probably not good for it. Get this lined up. It's only going to be here temporary. I'm not going to push it in all the way just because it's going to be here for a second. And I'll crank it a little bit. So I'll pull the pin. As soon as I pull, it's going to fall. Might have to get some weight on it first. See that? Now it's down. All right, put this pin in here, and then I'll go ahead and park the quad back in the garage, or maybe park it in bay. I don't know if Mom's gonna want to put her car in. I don't think know if she's going anywhere. But when it's this cold, then she likes to park in the barn. I'll grab the safety chains while I'm in here. Always safety first at JPF. And we'll put that we'll put the tube on the other side. I'll crank it up here some. And it's kind of difficult too to put it on the quad this way, because you got to get it perfectly centered under there, because you can't lift up that side because the jack's on this side, but there's no jack on this side, so you can lift up this side. So get this up some. Pull the tube, take it over to that side. I might do a live stream at Ted's dropping it off, but I don't think I'll have a very good signal there. You can see how low this sits, but that's because I haven't cranked this all the way up. So crank it up a little bit more, so I don't have to lift it so high to my hitch, to my ball. That's probably good. I'll back my truck up in here. Put you guys over there. There's the safety chains. Back up. I'll get her backed up in here. Get her on there. And I'll let my truck run so it can warm up, so I can thaw out. Can't really see where I'm going. Nobody to guide me. How'd I do? Not too bad. But it's like sitting on an angle. When I lift up, it's going to want to roll down the hill. Kind of pretty far that way. See? Here we go. Get around there. See if I can do it. I got to make sure I put the jack up when I get it on here. You know, everybody's did it before. Try driving with it on there, with it down. I can just slide it over. Okay, put this down, put the pin in, lock that in, and put the safety chains on, and then we're ready for a road. Be ready for a road trip. So let's do the jack while I'm thinking about it. You know, I can take the whole thing off, but you know, rotate it, go in from the top. Go. This time I'll make sure it goes all the way down. Might be close enough right there. There. That's on there. Safety chain number 1. There's a ring under here, under the bottom. That goes on. And then I usually go over the top. Put it one side here. That side's locked in. Get the other one. I got the fuels off on the splitter, so I don't have to worry about that building up in the carburetor. Let's get safety hook number 2 on. One of the safest guys you know. That side on. Come over this side. There you go. It's ready for a road trip, folks. Hit that thumbs up. So hopefully, I'd say yeah by the end of the month, but I mean that's only like 10 days. So like I say, he's going to do an oil change, air filter change, oil change, maybe give it a bath, you know, power wash it. Build up in there is not too bad. Usually it gets a bunch built up in there. So, but it's been running good. But I only want Ted to work on it unless he's doing O-rings. So here we go. All right, folks. I want to get in the truck, head over to Ted's, check out his new house. If I can't do a video there, I'll probably I'll get some pictures for you. So thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody who made it to the end. Thanks for all the thumbs up. I do appreciate that, or the hearts. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.